In 2005, my grandmother came to visit me while I lived in Washington, D.C. I hadn't seen her much since 1999 when I came out as trans, so I was a little surprised that she came to visit me. I found myself at 2 in the morning in my kitchen, drinking tea, contemplating our family and sort of the tension of the visit. My grandmother walked in. She sat down, and she looked at me and she asked one question. She said, "Mijo, are you happy?" This took me by surprise because she had never called me Mijo before. And I just said, "Yes, I'm happy." And then she said, "Okay. I only have one request then." I was a little nervous, but I said, "Okay, let's hear it." And she said, "Just don't have bad facial hair. Too many men have bad facial hair, and you're too handsome." That felt like something I could do, so I made the promise. My grandmother had resisted previous moments of opportunity that would have allowed her to change the way that she saw me. But that night was her opportunity. She took it, she took a risk, she changed her beliefs about LGBTQ people, and she preserved our relationship. I think the best way to categorize the way that Equality Arizona has existed in the past few years is through our moments of opportunity, especially in the moments that required us to give up something and to risk something. So I want to share 3 of those with you. First moment. Equality Arizona is not unique. Like every organization, we are shaped by white supremacy. We fought for LGBTQ equality for decades, but like the larger movement, we were defined by the needs and desires of whiteness. When LGBTQ issues became synonymous with the white, cisgender, lesbian, gay, and bisexual experience, the rest of us became outsiders in our own movement. We chose to change, beginning with the leadership of Equality Arizona. We recruited an entire board dedicated to building an anti-racist organization. However, that wasn't the most important step. In this process, it was really choosing to no longer allow white fragility, guilt, and entitlement to constrain our ability to build an anti-racist organization and movement. That was the turning point. Moment 2. Before the 2018 midterm election, our political work had begun to symbolically change. We had taken public positions supporting Black Lives Matter, No Justice, No Pride, and immigrants' rights. We'd made progress in defining LGBTQ issues in a way that was more reflective of Arizona, but still we hadn't changed the way we worked. Our campaign for the 2018 midterm elections was called Post to the Polls. This campaign was our first experience in creating a new kind of queer and trans community in and around civic engagement. We reached thousands of LGBTQ Arizonans by combining civic engagement and ballroom culture. We engaged LGBTQ people who had never been asked to vote before or to meet with their candidates. It turned out the people who participated were not only longtime supporters, but also people who had never felt welcome at Equality Arizona. Moment 3. We were unprepared for the 2016 election and the resurgence of white nationalism in our country. We've not done the work with the LGBTQ Arizona community to understand the threat that Trump posed to our community, in part because we failed for years to organize LGBTQ Arizonans to fight this threat as it began, from the Tea Party to SB 1070 to Our First Bathroom Bill. We won't make this mistake again because we're committed to the political education and organizing of LGBTQ Arizonans. We will be a powerful force in Arizona because we are actively organizing LGBTQ Arizonans for the full social, economic, and civil equality for all of us. We'll organize and we will vote like our lives depend on it, because they do. Equality Arizona rebuilt our organization by doing 3 things. First, we transformed our leadership, ensuring that our board, staff, and members are invested in sustaining an intersectional and anti-racist LGBTQ organization. 2, we shifted who we work for, centering LGBTQ people most vulnerable to discrimination, harassment, and violence as the people we want to most engage in political transformation. And 3, developing strategies for building the real political power for LGBTQ Arizonans through statewide political organizing. We took risks, we transformed ourselves, and we organized. In that transformation, we found a whole new way to do this work and a whole new way to love our community. As Executive Director of Equality Arizona, my grandma was my example for leadership. She crossed religious and societal borders to love me as her grandson. And I believe Equality Arizona's most important purpose is to love our LGBT people, cross borders, heal wounds, and fight for collective equality that's defined by radical inclusion. For us, that's queer and trans liberation.